I was minding my own business down in Murphy's bar, shooting pool and drinking beer, not looking very far, when you walked in wearing denim and that knowing smile. Good Lord woman, you made my heart go wild. That backwoods confidence, the way you hold your ground. Country through and through, but never backing down. Got me stumbling over words I thought I knew. Good Lord woman, what you gonna do? Good Lord woman, you got me spinning round. Good Lord woman, turn my world upside down. Every move you make sets my soul on, woman. You're all I desire. Good Lord woman, good Lord woman. You order whiskey neat while other girls drink wine. They talk about my dirt roads and old family pine. Your daddy taught you fishing, your mama taught you sass. Good Lord woman, your trouble with some plans. I see the rebel in your eyes, the wild in your heart. Small town born, but you could tear this place apart. Dancing like you on the floor, singing every line. Good Lord woman, won't you please be mine? Good Lord woman, you got me spinning round. Good Lord woman, turn my world upside down. Every move you make sets my soul on fire. Good Lord woman, you're all I desire. Good Lord woman, good Lord woman. From your faded blue jeans to your leather boots, you're everything I want in a southern girl. Good Lord woman, you rock my world. Got me spinning round. Good Lord woman, turn my world upside down. Every move you make sets my soul on fire. You're all I desire. Good Lord woman, good Lord woman, good Lord woman. Good Lord woman. There is dust on my dashboard, devil in my details. Drove down dirt roads at dusk, dreaming different days. Feels like forever, force and fate, fighting for my freedom. Muddy boots and memories, matchbook moments burn to ash. Monday mornings mean nothing when you're making your own map. Dirt road disciple, damn right I am. Dirt road disciple, don't give a damn. Driving deep in these ditches, digging through the damn dark. Dirt road disciple, that's who I am. Pistol on the passenger seat, porch light past the pines. Parish lines and property, protecting what is mine. Calloused hands catch cold beers, cracking campfire calls. But when bones and bloodlines, backwoods battles won and lost. On I'm simple, some say I'm strange. Some say I should've surrendered to change. Swallowed their system, sold out my soul. Shit, I'd rather be sure. Disciple, don't give a damn. Driving deep in these ditches, digging through the damn dark. The road disciple, that's who I am. The road disciple, that's who I am.
Like I ain't worth the dirt on my jeans, but I got something y'all will never see. deep in my blood, it runs wild and free. Yeah, you think you got me figured out, but there's more to me than what you're talking about. Got my own way and I'm sticking to it. Hell yeah, I'm different and I'm gonna prove it. Hell yeah, I'm different. Damn right, I'm different. Got my own path that I'm walking down, and I ain't turning this train around. Raised up rough on the backwoods ways while you were counting your city days. Got calluses that tell my story. Ain't no shame and I ain't sorry. You can judge me all you want to, but I know what I've been through. Every scar and every mark shows I ain't afraid of the dark. Hell yeah, I'm different. Damn right, I'm different. Got my own path that I'm walking down, and I ain't turning this train around. And they say I should change, try to be more like them, but their way ain't my way, and I won't pretend. No, I won't pretend. Hey, yeah, I'm different. Damn right, I'm different. Got my own path that I'm walking down, and I ain't turning this train around. Hell yeah, I'm different. Damn right, I'm different. Got my own path that I'm walking down, and I ain't turning this train around. You see my pickup truck, think you got me picked. Judge me by my clothes and the life I've led. Got that smirk on your face like you're so damn smart. Looking down your nose, think your world's apart. Roll your eyes at my ways, call me country bred. Think I'm just some fool living life misled. Can't see past my drawl and my working hands. Never stop to ask if you understand. What makes you think you know me? Tell me what you see. When did you become the judge of who I'm meant to be? Out here in the southern heat, learn life's hardest truths down these gravel streets. Fix what needed fixing, build what needed built. Not afraid of sweat, not ashamed of silk. Got my own two hands and they serve me well. Got my pride intact, got my truth to tell. Ain't no mystery what I'm living for. Everything I am lies behind that door. What makes you think you know me? Tell me what you see. When did you become the judge of who I'm meant to be? exactly where I wanna be, living life my way. That's what makes me free. What makes you think you know me? Tell me what you see. Break it to be dumb, pulled to the loo I'm made to be. What makes you think you know me? Kill me what you see. When did you become the judge of who I'm meant to be?
Sing a mess I keep, just me and this old wrench. Night's quiet, breathing on my neck. Cold can't touch me with this workbench. One headlight lighting up the oil stain. 3 old hackles, but I don't sing along. These hands always busy, always tired, turning all my troubles into steel and slow. Stubborn, say I don't let go, but I got peace when the sockets bite. These hands know what's wrong by the feel. Knuckles busted, figures it out by midnight. Old Ford waiting on me like old friend. Tools lined up, every mark another year. These hands, they don't need words, just a steady tip of his. And know how to pray. Every turn, every pole in the long highway leads to the wild world of my way. These things hands know how to pray. Sliding in the gravel, beer on ice, back when summer felt slow. You said I'm lost in my small town, but these hands know just where to go. Callous but steady, rolling through the night, pouring out my quiet on a busted car. These hands finding comfort, finding peace, right here under faded stars. Bring you these grease-stained hands know how to pray. Every turn, every roll, every long highway. These grease-stained hands know how to pray. These hands know how to
Proud and persistent, I punch that clock at dawn, while city folks mock what I built on this lawn. My hands are of leather from years in the fields. Living this life is the best way to heal. These boots tell stories of sweat and a strain, but I wouldn't trade them for fortune or fame. You look down your nose at the way that I live, but I've got something money just can't give. Working since sunrise, burning daylight away, building something real, getting stronger each day. Let them talk their talk, let them roll their eyes, 'cause you can't touch my pride. You can't touch my pride. It's deep in my soul. You can't touch my pride. It's making me whole. You can't touch my pride. Dirty and determined, I face every test. While others run easy, I give it my best. Got mud on these boots and grease on these jeans, but I sleep like a baby, know what that means. Peace in my spirit, truth in my ways. Been walking this path since my younger days. You might see struggle, I see dignity in every callous that makes up the man I'll be. Working since sunrise, burning daylight away, building something real, getting stronger each day. Let them talk their talk, let them roll their eyes, 'cause you can't touch my pride. You can't touch my pride. If I was strong, you can't touch my pride. When can we know? You can't touch my pride. Yo puro suerte como el sol, trabajando duro, sigo mi rol. En esta tierra encuentro mi paz. You can't touch my pride. Jamás. You can't touch my pride. It's deep in my soul. You can't touch my pride. It's making me whole. You can't touch my pride. No, you can't touch my pride. Proud and persistent, that's how I remain. You can't touch my pride. No, you can't touch my pride.
Sitting on the porch in the August heat, Daddy's chair still creaks when the wind gets mean. I can hear his voice when the sun goes down, tell the stories about this old hometown. Oh, those old man's words keep ringing true. Every lesson that he put me through. When the world gets heavy and I can't see clear, I still hear him whispering in my ear. Yeah, those old man's words. He said, son, don't let nobody bring you low. Stand your ground and let your backbone show. This dirt road life ain't for everyone, but it's honest work under God's own sun. Those old man's words keep ringing true. Every lesson that he put
me through. When the world gets heavy and I can't see clear, I still hear him whispering in my ear. Yeah, those old man's words. Oh yeah, Lord have mercy. Now I'm working with these hands he gave, teaching my boy what a man should be. Same old wisdom, same old way, passing down what he gave to me. Those old man's words keep ringing true. Every lesson that he put me through. When the world gets heavy and I can't see clear, I still hear him whispering in my ear. Yeah, those old man's words. Those old man's words. Yeah, keep on ringing true. Tailgate iced, handle on the rusted latch, mud cake boots, knees pulled close to the dash, radio cut out static humming just right, night sailing in, nothing ahead but fading light, hands stained red clutching yesterday's plans, sweat mixing in with stubborn old engine sand. Didn't ask for a stop, but gravel made up its mind, miles of empty fields, stranger to city time. Breathing in deep, crickets making their rounds. Somewhere in the hush, my heart slowing down. Traced a finger through the dust on the glass, fell into the moment, let the hurry pass. When my engine died, my soul came alive. Silence filling up where I used to drive. All that I lost, I was meant to find. When my engine died, my soul came alive. I coursed by the tire, cold from the creek below. Stars broke through, took hold steady and low. My own reflection peering back from a chrome half-height. Thought I knew what I wanted, now I just let it slide. Phone on the seat, not a signal for miles. Pocket knife, open cards, I'm honest and now. Didn't need what I thought I did, letting the night decide. Listen to the distant dogs, nowhere to hide. Hill breeze whispering far off, thunder unsaid. Shoulders relax, lifting what's stuck in my head. Every moment's been rerunning reasons and fears. Waited the quiet shift in restless years. And died, my soul came alive and came alive. Silence filling up where I used to drive. All that I lost, I was meant to find. When my engine died, my soul came. Bare feet on cool dirt, headlights lost to the dark. Empty road stretching far, heart restarting, slow spark. All the noise fading out, alone with the sky letting go of the wheel, just breathing for a time. When my engine died, my soul came alive. Came alive, let the quiet ride. Let the quiet wind replace the drive. All that was missing
When my engine died, my soul came alive.
Beating a while and pouring E7 for a town. Do the world when I got base mount on your thing cut into won't but some that's thin. Climb aboard our hands to a dive. I love you, blonde. I'm paid to get so wrong. In the ball and so I'm gonna mine in the fire fall, and not against me inside so long. Hold me to baby who gone lady wild in my power track. Jesus so wild. Target beats, I got it more to heart than love gun. Wait the tire, and then this breeds a cup. What a torn out trees tick and for long. Oh yeah, we just stood a while. I know nothing to crawl or fall. That I can let the bit in this cracks the ball. And the Guinness fog been loud and alone. So alive. I've been fed on the case, the white and base to straight shield is so I learn. I'm gonna wear the file I'll fall, and happy as I get as fast a home. Did it be the dawn way on when falling at leave me sort of line. Walking for loving the file I will fall, and blood fit into being the slack so on. Did me baby the fall way on when on now wet baby sort of line. Get body out with a sort of line down right. And I sound out with a sort of mile. stop on the edge of county line. Been here since '89. People drive for miles just to see me when their engines won't be. Every morning I slide under steel, got that sixth sense feel. When a bearing's about to break or bend, like visiting an old friend, I can hear what others just can't hear, make it crystal clear. 20 years of grease beneath my nails, never known to fail. These calloused hands tell my story. These calloused hands built my name. These calloused hands ain't for glory, just honest work without shame. Daddy taught me everything I know about the ebb and flow of pistons pumping day and night, making wrong things right. Some folks think I ain't done much, living life as such, but I sleep sound knowing what I am, built just like my old man. They can keep their fancy suits and ties, their clean hands and their alibis. My worth ain't measured by their plans, but by these working hands. These calloused hands tell my story. These calloused hands built my name. These calloused hands ain't for glory, just honest work without shame.
covered in clay and miles of dust. Steel and paint beat down, engine quiet, iron trust. Used to see Granddad grease his hands, now I'm just standing still. Red clay blending with all on my skin, just got to feel. Rust and memories coming back to life. Turning this wrench, I'm holding on tight. Laid out my tools in the shade, sun biting down hard. Every bolt shows me years I missed, left in his yard. Gasoline tank hits the air, I breathe him in a while. Find I talk to him when this wrench slips every time. Rust and memories coming back to life. Turning this wrench, I'm holding on tight. At my side, grease on your cheek. We're making it run piece by piece, day by week. Rust and memories coming back to life. Turning this wrench, I'm holding on tight. You're striking on train, fresh on the floor. Eyes scanning this place like you never seen it before. Fixed up and pressed blue and iron white. You say, how long will it take? Can you get it right? The air gets thick with oil and pride. You look at my clothes like there's something to hide. With every side I hear your mind thinking grit and dust ain't worth your time. But you don't know the sunrise beats me here. Metal and heat just chasing clear. Every knuckle bruise, every patch of grime is a promise made time after life. These hands ain't pretty, but they won't let you down. Spun out and weary from this small town. You measure worth with dollars and shine, but my rough edge is where the stars align. Count the creases on my sleeve, every busted nail just making me see. It's funny how the work in a wall took it long, cause you pouring off chances at the rink. You call it it's to hurt to never live to think, but I'm the reason you're rolling, not the man in the wrong. You look for weakness, you look for flaws, can't see the diamonds in these worn out paws. Hands ain't pretty, but they hold you'd never call fine. You count
Guess you ride out clean and quick. You'll never say thanks, just a casual flick. But I see the lift in your step, the new spin in your lane. For all that you judge, you can't fake this game. These hands ain't pretty, but they build and fight. Covered in dust and coming home late at night. While you walk away, remember who's behind that roaring engine, the steady hand you left behind. Dirt road dust kicking up behind, 12-gauge rust passed down through time. Sun-baked fields where the work ain't done, Southern man with nowhere to run. He was born in a double-wide Confederate flag hanging with pride. Calloused hands by the age of 10, following footsteps of broken men. Mama praying he'll find his way, Daddy teaching him how to stay true to the land that birthed his soul, with a rebel heart he can't control. They call him redneck like it's something to shame. They don't understand what's in his veins. Backwoods bloodline can't wash it away. Backwoods bloodline, it's more than a name. When the world tries to change him, he stands his ground. That backwoods bloodline won't ever back down. County line bar on Saturday night, first to throw down in a parking lot fight. Not because he's looking for war, but a man's gotta stand for some more. Pickup truck with the windows down, Hank Williams blasting through the town. They may laugh at a southern drawl, but he's standing tall when others fall. They call him redneck like it's something to hide. They don't know the fire burning inside. Backwoods bloodline can't wash it away. Backwoods bloodline, it's more than a name. When the world tries to break him, he stands his ground. That backwoods bloodline won't ever back down. Deep in the pines where his grandpa sleeps are the promises that he aims to keep. Not perfect, Lord knows he's tried. Got hellways and devils he can't deny. Backwoods bloodline can't wash it away. Backwoods bloodline, it's more than a name. When the whole world's against him, he stands his ground. That backwoods bloodline won't ever bow down. They call him redneck, and he wears it with pride. Backwoods bloodline till the day that he dies. Dirt on my boots and grease on my hands. Saturday night in a no-name band. Ain't nobody nobody gonna tell me how to live. Got a full tank of gas and nothing to give. Raised up rough where the pines grow tall, Confederate flag hanging on my wall. Daddy taught me to hunt before I could read. Mama prayed I'd find what I need. In my country for you, is my accent too thick? Am I too loud when I holler? Too quick with my fists? Am I too proud of my roots? Too set in my ways? Well, darling, that's just how I was raised. Well, darling, that's just how I was raised. Down by the creek with a line in the water, drinking cold beer when nobody bothers. Sheriff knows me by my first name. Small town legend of a certain fame. Dog in my truck and a gun in the rack. Stars and bars tattooed on my back. Don't need your approval to feel alright. Just need some whiskey on a Friday night. Am I too country for you? Is my accent too thick? Am I too loud when I holler? Too quick with my fists? Am I too proud of my roots? Too set in my ways? But darling, that's just how I is. But darling, that's just how I was raised. They call us rebels, they call us trash. Don't understand the pride that lasts through generations of sweat and soul, of hard-fought battles and honest toil. Got my granddaddy's Bible and his old shotgun. Respect for tradition, second to none. Might not be fancy, might not be rich, but I stand my ground and I don't switch. Am I too country for you? Is my accent too thick? Am I too loud when I holler? Too quick with my fists? Am I too proud of my roots? Too set in my ways? But darling, that's just how I was raised. But darling, that's just how I was raised. Darling, that's just how I was raised. By slow in your clean white car, looking at me like I ain't worth much. Mud on my boots, grease on my hands, but you don't see what I understand. This is the truth, this is the truth. Ain't what you think, ain't what you know. This is the truth, this is the truth. Where I come from, how I grow, this is the truth. You talk real fancy about what's right and wrong. Think you got answers 'cause you went to school. But when the storm comes and the lights go out, you'll need a man who knows what work's about. You'll need the truth. This is the truth. This is the truth. Ain't what you think, ain't what you know. This is the truth. This is the truth. Where I come from, how I grow. This is the truth. clothes I wear. But the truth is something we both share. This is the truth. When your world crumbles and you need a friend, when your money can't buy what's real, come find me where the pavement ends. I'll show you something you can feel. I'll show you truth. This is the truth. This is the truth. Ain't what you think, ain't what you know. This is the truth. This is the truth. Where I come from, how I grow. This is the truth. This is the truth. This is the truth. Where I come from. This is the truth.